Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing? I am so excited to be here. It took a long time coming. But guess what? I've been on the road so long, I am just tired of being out there. My name is Miss CBS. And what is your name? But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. And I thank you for the members that have already appreciated my information I put out. It took a long time coming. It ain't easy being a content creator. It's a lot to this big, and I don't want to say too many negative things, but my blessing is coming to me because guess what? I'm here to help everybody out. I'm here to especially help all the truck drivers out that needs help. This is free information, okay? And I'm there for you. I will be providing for you tests, questions and answers, test exam, test trying to test out. I was an examiner for the state that I reside in. So I'll be giving you all this information. You know what I mean? I just want to help each other because I feel like there's enough money out there for everybody. Once again, thank you for stopping by. I really hope that you like and subscribe and have patience with me with the information I'm giving you because it took a long time coming and I got and I got shot and I'm kind of wounded, but I'm okay. I'm gonna get through it because I look at it like the people that screwed on me, it's gonna come back on them. So, but guess what? I already did one taping, and that's a blessing. I was supposed to do my other taping, my grand opening in December of last year, but I was still on the road. You know, once you get hungry for this trucking game, man, you're hungry for it. I get excited being out down the road. I get excited being in my truck, traveling, driving, eating my little snacks, playing my little videos, driving, and looking at the beauty of God's land. But I'm here just to educate you all. You know what I mean? Because a lot of time, a lot of these truck drivers, they need to come back to a what do you call it? A revamp. Because sometimes they get out there and they forget what they was trained to do. So it's all about trying to keep everybody out there on the road safe, trying to make sure you make your deliveries on time. Whenever you get through it, leave ahead of time so you won't be late. Leave ahead of time so you won't be rushing. You know what I mean? And I did it for many years, and it's time for me to retire. And I wanted to give back to you all what I was trained from the company I started with. But however, uh, they screwed me over. So it showed me like, wow. But anyway, it is what it is. So guess what? This is the second episode, and this is the first day of orientation. Guess what? You have been flown in. You have been bussed in. You have been driven in. Some companies will pay for your transportation to get there for a rental car or whatever. So you've been transported in. Yeah. Guess what? You have made it in. Congratulations. And guess what? You have arrived. All the women is looking at the men's and the men's is looking at the ladies. Get that shit out your mind. You there to take care of business. You there to make money. Don't worry about that. Okay? Okay? They provide all the transportation, the hotels for you. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be fed food, lunch. They'll let you know if it's dinner included. A lot of times they will just give you a voucher. A lot of times they'll put you in a hotel that's around a lot of restaurants and things like that. And they have contracts or whatever you call it with those companies. that will feed you, and they'll just give you a voucher or whatever, and you go get fed. You're going to be fed and fed well. Okay? So that's what it's going to be like. And it's going to be okay. You're going to be in orientation. You're going to come in with all your little name cards on the desk. You're going to be feeling all kind of special. All right, all right, all right. But guess what? Now it's time for drug test. What you going to do? You bet not have been then did some drugs within a month. I don't know, because I ain't smoked nothing in years. Within a month or two, you know, uh, you know, doing drugs. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? Please don't. Because it ain't no good. Look on you. You know, so whenever you get through with it, it's not gonna be nice. Because you're gonna be looking stupid. You're gonna be looking stupid. You're gonna be looking stupid. I'm looking for my little thing to show you how stupid you're gonna be looking. I'm gonna remove this, and now this is how you're gonna be looking. So when you go home and tell all your family you was working hard to get that, it's gonna be sad. All you know damn well that after you have came this far across the state to be with this company to make you some money, and this happened. Please don't do that. So if you know you have done drugs, please wait and come 2 or 3 months later. Drink you plenty of apple. What they say, apple juice. I think back in the days they said something about apple juice or vinegar or all that. Because I don't know what it is, but I didn't do it anyway. So just be ready, okay? Don't embarrass yourself. Okay, after you get your results back, they're gonna send you home, or whoever. They gonna send you home. And then you'll be back in orientation class. And on the last days, you'll be doing some quizzes. You're going to be doing quite a few quizzes. And of course, looking at some more videos. There's videos and videos and doing documents and documents and, filling out all kind of stuff, your bank statements, after you pass your test, you'll be filling out bank statements, and you have people coming in trying to sell you, what is that, truckers insurance and all kind of other things to join their little programs and stuff like that. You're going to be signing all that. You pick and choose however you want to go. You know what I mean? But it's going to be out good. And just make sure you take your time and fill out the documents, and it's going to be okay. And other than that, you will be dealing with another test. It's going to be a hazmat test, where you're going to be doing all these safety regulations and emergency response. You're going to be doing these little tests, things like that. Make sure you get all your friends or whoever you want to in the class and get all the answers together, because whenever you get through with it, it's enough money out there for everybody. Just help each other pass the test. A lot of times the teacher, instructor, they will leave the classroom and let you help each other. They will. They will let you help each other out. But I think this is the hardest one to pass. You just have to take your time and pass this one. But it's cool. Make sure you just help each other out and pay attention to the instructions on it for the hazmat. And you'll be okay. A lot of times at the end of the course, the instructor, they will come back in. They'll be like, hey, okay, y'all, everybody pull out their tasks. And What was question number one? Either he'll read question number one, and you read it. He said, "What's the answer?" And when somebody will tell the correct answer, he said, "Correct," and you could just check it off. You know, but still, not every company is like that. Some company is like passing your test. You know what I mean? But do the best you can and help each other out. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's enough money out there for everybody. Okay. It just depends on the school and the company. Next, after you finish everything, and I really think nobody actually failed the hazmat test. They always make sure, I think after you pass the drug test, they're going to just automatically pass you on other stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, so the next thing you will go out for your test drive. When you go out for the test drive, it'll be probably about 3 to 4 people in a truck with your instructor. And it normally takes about an hour to an hour and a half. I'll say hour and a half, depending on how many people, students. You try to go first. No, but try to go second. So that you can see what the first driver have to go through. I always tend to go first. I always tend to go first, and you can see what they went through. You know what I mean? Make sure you breathe. Slow your heart rate down and breathe because, it's panic season. I just want to get this job. I got to get it. Just make sure you breathe, okay? And please just take your time. When it's time for you to do your test, make sure you do your 3 points getting in the truck because, like I said, they're grading you on everything you do. They're grading you. They're grading you on your 3 points. I'm sorry about that. I hit my mic. They're grading you on your 3 points. They're grading you to make sure that you buckle your seatbelt. They're grading you to make sure that you adjust your mirrors. He's grading you even when you don't think he's grading you. Okay? So make sure you take your time and get all this in. Lock your door. Take your time driving. Make sure while you're driving, you're checking the speed limits at all times. Read all the signs on the road. Being a truck driver, you're going to learn. As a truck driver, you learn to read all the signs on the road because you figure it's a 53-foot trailer and truck coming through there. You got to make sure where you're going and what streets you can go down because they'll have a sign up there big as shit talking about ain't no trucks allowed. You're like, oh, and you be in panic mode. So then I'm just telling you, just make sure you read all signs. Make sure your eyes are constantly looking back and forth, reading the signs and stuff like that. Because what's going to happen? You're going to go on the freeway. He's going to test you and put you on the freeway. Make sure you read the signs. And before you know it, he's going to ask you, hey, what's that sign say back there? And you be like, oh, and it might be like speed limit reduced, or it might be speed limit is 45, or it might be construction ahead, or it might be, some kind of sign overhead, whatever. It's going to be a sign. Read your signs. Becoming a truck driver, you have to learn to read all the signs because you have to realize driving a 53-footer, you have to know to read the signs. It'd be signs like no semi trucks exit on this one. You know, it might be, it's all kind of signs out there. Just make sure you read them. And I know it's not going to be easy at first, but just breathe, take your time, and pace yourself. Okay? Also, please, when you get to the stop sign, most of all, four-way or stop sign, please, if it's a pedestrian there, do not move that truck when the light turn green for you to make your right turn. Do not move. They're going to judge. That's a big sign. That's a big score. Make sure that pedestrian completely cross the street, the halfway point. When they get past the halfway point and step down and go to the other side, then you can start making your turn. Go straight out all the way. Do not start turning. Make sure it's a truck. This is a truck. You can't start turning. Go straight out all the way. Pass your cab. When you think you have passed a shoulder in your cab, pull all the way out and then start making your right turn. Make sure you check your tandems, and please make sure your truck tandems do not go over the curb or bump the curb or over the curb. It's an automatic fail. So you're doing good because now they're mainly taking automatic truckers. Back in the days when I started, it was manual. And a lot of people, they failed their test just from from getting tired of holding the clutch down. And they like let up off the clutch too quick and then clank, and the truck stopped. And then they try to hurry up, start back up. Nope, you fail. So, only thing I can say is, be safe out there. Um, and that's how it was. You know what I mean? So, when you get back to the orientation, you will find out who passed. And guess what? It'll be congratulations to everybody who made it. Trust me, just have faith, breathe, have patience with yourself. And if you want it, you can really get it. Only thing I can say is, it's so many jobs. One thing about a trucking job is you'll never be out of a job. They always need a truck driver everywhere. You have so many people not hiring customer service or the other business going on. But they always need a trucker at all times, regardless of what's going on. So if you can get that license, and another thing I will tell you is, make sure if you have a CDL already, do not let nobody drive your car. Do not drive your car while you're drinking or up under any prescription drugs, because it's going to all go on your CDL. And that stuff stays on your record for at least, 3 to 5 years, depending on what it is, how major and how minor it is. And then if it's too bad, you'll lose your CDLs. So only thing I can say is, just hang in there. Just, you can do it. My next lesson will be for y'all is air brake tests. I have a lot of stuff for you. I have the test, the test, the combination, the air brake, the hazmat. But you have to have patience with me. Only thing I ask for you to like and subscribe, because I can only give you a little bit at a time, and once you be here and you gone. You know what I mean? Uh, but like I say, it's enough money out there for everybody. And I'll be giving you funding programs to help you, whoever want to be a truck driver, to do funding. Um, I'll be showing you companies that are hiring. I'll be showing you companies for new hire and things like that. But I thank you for stopping by. So I'm finna go. I love you. Deuces. Bye.